Good morning, my name is Megan and this is my chicken coop. Welcome back to the AM Coop. We have a lot of stuff going on today. We have a new addition into our laying hens. We are also going to be moving the chicks into a different coop to have them be able to have some more. That would be the new addition. And we're gonna move the chicks into a different coop so they have a little bit of extra space. We've been moving some quail around. We've got lots going on with the incubators. So let's get right into it. So here is our new setup in the shed with the quail. These are the 9 babies that were initially up in the little holder in the old shed. And then these are bigger ladies that have been laying about 8 eggs a day, which is really nice. It did warm up, and I believe that that is why they started laying better, because they lay better when it is warmer. And also with our 8 ladies in here, well, 9 of them, and we're not sure which ones are ladies and which one are males yet, but they did lay their first egg yesterday. I was so excited. And so now they are in their grown-up pen. They will be moved around once we figure out who's male and who's female, but they've got their food and their water set up, and we've got a whole bunch of happy campers. So I'm now in the original quail coop. I have all the males that were on the ground into their new cage because the floor in here is gonna be space for the chicks to keep growing. So I have some help on the way, and we're gonna get all these chicks moved back and forth. In the incubator room, we have had some changes. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some time really quick to go over those changes and tell you what's new and going on with the incubators. Humidity's high, so I'm gonna pull a plug out, but let's talk about it. So I am sad to say that I don't have the best news. We went through a little bit of a tough loss this past week, and our chicks are all doing fine. Everybody that is alive is doing well. However, we had an incubator malfunction, and I realized it when I went to go candle some of the eggs, like I had mentioned, and unfortunately they were just really hot. I could tell that they were too hot, and I put the thermometer in the incubator. It's incubator number 2, one of the older styrofoam ones, and it was so hot. I'm pretty sure that all the eggs were completely destroyed. Unfortunately, we had mostly call duck eggs in there. So I went to Tractor Supply and I got another new incubator that has all of the digital readings that I rely on with my other 2. And I moved the eggs that were in incubator 1 that had been doing okay into the new one because I wanted to make sure that they were doing well. And we took down incubator 2 that had the malfunction. So we are sad that we lost some of our eggs, but we just did our candling privately, Adam and I, the 2 of us, and everybody else looks good. We had a few of the ones that we had marked as infertile that were still infertile, and so we took those out and left all of our fertilized ones in, and they look like they are developing perfectly. And in the meantime, we reset up incubator 1 that did not malfunction, and we are getting ready to put some of our own eggs in there again. So we are going to hatch out a couple dozen chicken eggs, and we have, since the quails are laying so good, we are going to be hatching out some quail eggs. So I have been, man, those girls are crazy today. I have been collecting them, keeping them at room temperature just the past couple of days. We don't want to go too many days because then you start to lose fertility in the eggs if they sit too long. But we have a good amount collected. I believe we will be setting those up a little bit later in the next couple of days and be getting another incubator going. In the meantime, the 2 incubators that are currently going have about 9 days left. So we are 6 days away from lockdown. That's when we turn that humidity up and do not open the incubators anymore, which honestly, these incubators have little fill holes that I use. So those haven't been opened at all except for candling. So we will stop candling, put them in lockdown, get that humidity up, and be good to go with those incubators. So 9 days left. We're really excited. Our guinea eggs are developing, the pheasant eggs are developing, we have chicken eggs that are developing, and then also the call duck eggs that we have in there that are still developing. Looks great. Okay, so it has been a few days, and by a few days I mean maybe about a week. It's been crazy here at the AM Coop. Lots of new visitors, lots of new ducks, chickens, Pheasants, there's lots going on, so let's get into all the new stuff. So first thing on the new agenda is Adam has almost all of the top done. It's not flight netting, it is just more wire, but it actually looks really nice, and when you're really far away, you can't tell that there's anything on it. And then right here in front, we have a couple of new roosters around the place. We're still trying to see who fits in with the ladies and who doesn't. And inside the pen, we have Mr. and Mrs., of course, the 4 khaki Campbells, and we have 4 new ducks. The white ones are, they're still getting used to ladies. The white ones are pecans, and the brown ones are the rowan ducks. We have a male and female of each. They got here last night, and we have already gotten an egg from each female, so that's very exciting. And then new with the chickens, there have been quite a few new chickens. I think they're inside, so let's go see. All right, inside the coop, there is my Americana lady, my one and only, laying her blue egg. Love her. And this is also one of my new ladies, and she is just drop dead gorgeous. She's like brown and white and black. I'm not sure what breed she really is, but oh, are you guys gonna lay an egg together? That's cute. But yeah, I absolutely adore her. I think she's so cute. This is another one of the roosters. He literally does not like to get off the roost. He has not been fitting in well here. He will not be staying. We have a new black chicken. She's gonna need a name to go along with Beauty. I call her Pretty Girl. Oh, they're fighting. She says, get out of my nesting box. Get out. I'm laying an egg in here. Are you broody? I would love to have a broody hen. Literally, it's all I've been asking for. Do you want this? Do you want this? There you go. Do you want it? Are you broody? I can't tell. This is another new one. She's cute. But that one is just my favorite. She's so pretty. Now, we have got to talk about what's going on in here. So, there are 6 Americana chicks, and the duckies are baby call ducks. No, we did not hatch these, but we have acquired them, and they are so cute and so little. They've been doing really well out here. I see they need some water, so I will get right on that, but they're just the cutest little things ever. So they're living their life out here because our brooder is a little full at the moment. I am inside in the brooder, featuring Chester. Good morning, Chester. And my chicken socks. So cute. And in here, these are everybody that we have hatched recently. So we have, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Easter eggers. That right there is our first pheasant. I'll give you a closer up look of him in just a minute. And that is, well, it looks like a chicken. It's supposed to be a guinea fowl, but it doesn't really look like one in my opinion, so we're not quite sure. But yes, we had our first pheasant hatch. It's been doing just great here in our brooder. They look great. Let's get on to everything else. Here I am at incubator 3. It is in lockdown. It's been in lockdown, and that egg right there is where the pheasant hatched out of. And over here, I just noticed that we have 2 other guinea eggs that have started pipping. So I'm very excited. I got to get the humidity up a little bit more now that they're pipping. And in here, we have call duck eggs, guinea eggs, and pheasant eggs still. So super excited. I'll have to keep you updated throughout the day how that one right there is doing with its pip. In incubator 2, we have a little bit of craziness going on. I have pheasant eggs in the first 2 rows. These are pheasant eggs that were set a little bit later. Half of this row into this row are guinea eggs. And then I have 3 of my personal chicken eggs and 1 Mrs. Call Duck egg that have all been placed on various days. So I have got it all written down in a notes file, trying to keep track of everybody and how long they've been in there and everything that they need. That needs a little bit of water too. In this incubator, we have lots of cool things. I have more Americana eggs. I have olive egger eggs. I have Muscovy duck eggs. I have Mrs. Call Duck eggs. And I also have goose eggs in there. And we are very excited about the goose eggs. Here you can see the goose eggs, chicken eggs, Muscovy eggs, and call duck eggs in that incubator. Okay, here I am with the pheasant. It is so cute and stripy and so much smaller than the chickens, kind of like the quail are. And I at first was convinced that it's a female. Now I'm convincing myself it's a male. I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah, so there's our first pheasant hatched out by us. I don't know the plan for this little pheasant, but I'm sure it has great things in its future. So, to wrap up this chaotic, hectic video that has taken way too long to get put together, we're very busy here. We're loving all the eggs that we're getting. We're loving our little chicks that we have. We're so excited to keep hatching them out, as I have some hatching right now. And also, I'm going to include a little clip now of Adam shearing. I hope you enjoy it. I am planning on having him sit down to do some Q&A about shearing. And so if you have any questions about shearing for Adam, leave them down in the comments and we will take a look at them and he will answer them hopefully in the next video. But I think that's all from the AM coop today. I've got lots of chicks to go take care of. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Megan. This is the AM Coop channel. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. We'll see you next time. Here is that pheasant in the incubator when it was working on hatching.
Did you do any flying last week? Last week I did not. No, my plane's been down to my instructor's getting service. Oh, okay. I was going to say with that nice weather we had, last week it has been nice. Yeah. Was there anybody out flying? I didn't know anybody. Because Saturday we were up by Mount Pleasant, and there was like, there must have been like a club. Like the little planes that they spray with. Oh yeah. There was like 30 of them all landing in this little airport just outside of Mount Pleasant. And they were all flying around in a group. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, those little planes are fun to watch. Those guys doing the crop ducking.
Yeah. Some of the, I mean, all of these planes are set up. Wings on them and stuff.
Well, you could.